Welcome back, dear viewers. You are still watching Cairo Local Time, and now we are having with us Dr. Magdy Adly, Senior Manager, Inspector in Health Insurance Authority. He will tell us the latest related to coronavirus pandemic. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me tonight.
Dr. Magdy, let's talk quickly about preparations for the new school year and the kids. How can we take care of our kids in the coming year?
Everyone now know that we have Delta variant and Delta Plus variant, and the government as well take its preparation for the new academic years. As published that they will vaccinate all the workers, teachers and other assisting jobs in Ministry of Education and even the Ministry of Higher Education. They will, students and professors, they will take all of them, they will take vaccination. Mandatory, by the way, not optionally, and Egypt will use the QR technology for distinguish from the case which take vaccine and the other which not taking vaccine. And in the same time, they are supplying the hospitals and even quarantine hospitals with enough medication and enough oxygen supplies. From 2 million liters to 3.2 million liters. Even Minister of Health has made agreement for something called monoclonal antibodies for 15,000 doses with like $5 million US, enough for 5,000 citizens. And this medication will be used in ICU if the symptoms become severe. They are like laboratory antibodies for fighting instead of immune system. And at the same time, we encourage people to go and register for the on the website of Ministry of Health for taking vaccine, because vaccine only is the weapon which we can use it for fighting something like Delta variant, because the Delta variant is very a strong and very strange variant rather than the other copies of variants.
Easily transmissible, yes.
Because it's very, it have a very high spread transmission, fast in transmission, and and even the percent of hospitalization in Delta variant is higher than the normal or the first copy, 2.6 times. So that we're supposed to take care about it and take care about our kids, because nowadays we are hearing about infection or infected cases from kids up to 5 years or even 1 year. And we're supposed to tell our viewers how to know that your kids having a Delta COVID-19. So there are some symptoms which is famous in if the kids have infected. Some of them is Kawasaki syndrome, and Kawasaki means there is strawberry tongue, rising in the temperature, and prolonged
immunity storm.
Yes. Others is dry cough with the severe diarrhea for 1 or 2 days. Others, in addition to sinusitis, in addition to chest pain, and these symptoms prolonged for 1 or 2 days, and there is no response for the medication or remedy for these kids.
And you said that it is not detected in the PCR, in the tests.
Yes, by the way, Delta variant is give negative result with PCR.
Especially in kids.
This is for the doctors in hospitals. Delta variants give negative negative PCR with the kids. But we're not supposed to depend on PCR for the diagnosis of Delta variant with kids. But some analytical tests give like D dimer is 5 times more than the normal, like CRB very high. So, but we're supposed to study the history of that case. If some of his relatives in the house get Delta or COVID before 1 week before or not, so that we can detect if the kids having COVID-19 or not. That will help us to contain the virus, and God grace, we will pass that wave safely.
Yes, I'd like to thank you. I hope that next time we will have more time to talk about this important medical news about the new Delta variant and preparations for the school year. And unfortunately, we are running out of time. I'd like to thank you, Dr. Magdy Adly, Senior Manager and Inspector in Health Insurance Authority. Thank you, sir, for being with us.
Thank you very much.
And by that, we come to the end of today's edition of Cairo Local Time. Thank you for watching.